You're watching YBL TV.
This audio interview was completed using IK Multimedia's iRig lavalier microphone in a paired combination. This is Jack X for YBLTV.com, and I'm here at InfoComm at the Sennheiser booth with
Daryl. I'm from the area sales manager, California, Nevada, and Hawaii.
One thing that Sennheiser is known for with pro audio specialists and those that dabble within the field of pro audio is Sennheiser releases great headphones and great microphones. What new products is Sennheiser releasing into other markets?
Well, Jack, what we realize is that there's been a very strong need for some sort of a wireless conferencing system. Simply put, the Polycom Starfish phone has been a very strong staple in the field, but there's been a lot of people that, even though you have the extendable microphones, they can't necessarily hear what's going on, and there's also demand for WebEx or Skype type of applications. So we introduced something called the Team Connect Wireless. It is a wireless conferencing system that not only accepts a USB connection for WebEx, Skype, any of the other type of USB codecs you may have, but it also has a Bluetooth connectivity, and it also has a type of hardwire connection which can either be also for cell phones or IP phones or maybe a laptop computer as well. All of that is bridged together so you can actually have true collaboration. For example, you may be doing a WebEx call with somebody else and say, you know, I need to get somebody else on the phone. Call somebody on your phone, connect either with Bluetooth or with a hardwire into your phone, and now not only are you communicating with the person on the WebEx, but you're also communicating with the person on the cell phone, and all three of you are now communicating together. For larger rooms, actually, we have 3 wireless satellites that communicate back with the master. Each has a speaker and a microphone. So not only can you be heard near a pod, but you can also hear the far side as well. It's been extremely well received by people that have rooms with no infrastructure. So if you have a room that just has a table and they need to actually have a meeting in there, simply lay the microphone on the table itself, as many as you need, and basically connect your sources on it, whether it's a cell phone, WebEx, or any type of connection there. And now you have a conference system that meets your needs as also very quickly deployable.
You can connect these through Bluetooth, basically.
That is correct. And actually, if you have a Samsung Galaxy with near field communication, you can actually put the phone right on top of the master unit, and what will happen is it'll establish a Bluetooth connection automatically without you having to do anything at all.
For those of you who cannot see us visually, I'm actually sitting here with one of the devices right in front of me. The light has turned a solid blue. Does that mean that it's now connected?
Yes, it is now active and communicating. And if I grab a satellite unit right here, you'll see the blue light flashing because it's establishing a connection with the master unit. And then it will stay solid blue to show that I have a physical connection, which will time out after 10 minutes because you don't want to necessarily have this drain your battery. But now, as you notice, it's a solid blue connection. It is fully connected, and I can now start to look for a source. So if I grab my Galaxy phone, for example, and I place it right on top of the unit, what happens is it tells me it's connecting to the unit. My near field communication lit up. Now I have a solid blue for the Bluetooth. And if you notice, each has a faint white line. This is my touch-sensitive volume control, and they're independently adjustable between the master and all the satellites. So right now I have a Bluetooth call. I can make a phone call on this. I can stream music on this. If I want to add a laptop via WebEx or any type of USB codec, for example, I can actually add that to my call as well. As I mentioned, each one is fully independent. If I want to check the battery life, on the main unit itself is a battery button. I push the battery button and everything tells me exactly what the battery life is.
This way you can make sure that in the middle of a call, you don't suddenly lose power from one of these devices.
Exactly, and once it starts getting low on power below, let's say 30 minutes or so, you will see it start to flash red to give you a visual warning as well.
Okay.
But it comes in a carrying case, which is not only a carrying case, but also the charger. The DC power jack on the side is where you plug it in, and basically you put the power supply inside one of the compartments. The other one has quick connect cables so that it's a fully transportable solution.
Sounds like you've run the gambit when it comes to products now.
Interestingly enough, this is something that a lot of people thought about a need for it, but never saw anything on the market that helped it. I had a lot of general contractors inside of production trailers, and what happened is sometimes they need to talk to the engineer or the end user or consultant. And most of the time, people were clustered around a small little speakerphone in the middle of the room. You have 15 or 16 people, and they might be able to be heard, they might hear the far side, and it was confusion. So what happened now is a lot of general contractors are looking at this inside those job trailers and saying, okay, we have a question, let's call the person. They connect the cell phone to it because hardly there's ever a phone line inside those job trailers. And now they have a way for everybody to communicate back to the end user, less problems, and everybody's happy at that point.
What exactly are you doing to get the word out there that you have this product now?
Well, we actually have a number of people called channel managers whose primary responsibility is to identify key end users, higher education, and other type of customers that might have a need for this. The area sales managers will also work with dealers who also might have a need for this. So we're trying this a multi-stage way. A lot of IT people especially are now being AV people. It's because of the limited budgets, and they're starting to roll staff members into a way that they can be more efficient. A lot of IT people just aren't familiar with pro audio products, and as a very simple to use that doesn't require a lot of manual reading or thought about it, they can quickly deploy this and not have to worry about, did I do it right? What else do I need to do, or things like this. They pull out the number of microphones, they pair the audio sources to it, or connect an audio source, leave it there, pick it up at the end of the day, and everybody's happy.
You have a lot of products that are available through purchase at stores such as Guitar Center, Sweetwater.com, you know, all these other stores. Are you planning on releasing this to be available to purchase through those avenues as well?
Yes, this is actually going through our standard channels of distribution as well. So if you look on Amazon and some of the other websites, you will see this product. And you will also see this maybe on CDW and some of the more IT-centric websites as well, which is not typically where Sennheiser products are normally carried.
And for more information, where should listeners go to on the web to get more information?
You can go to www.sennheiser.com, and it will actually look for the region that you're in. Germany, of course, will be a German website. US, of course, will be in English. But that's the available information right there.
Thank you for the interview. This audio interview was completed using IK Multimedia's iRig lavalier microphone in a paired combination.